Boy, oh boy, listen, if you found this video specifically, everything is going to change for you because I am not a big creator. You can look, maybe we blew up by the time you're seeing this video, but these videos are only going exactly to who they need to when they need to see them, right? Because if you are probably somebody who has been trying to attract and create a brand new level in your business or life, and you've been doing like all the things, okay? You've been reading all the books, you've been watching all the videos, you've been listening to the, tapes about positive affirmations, and you've been journaling. You have maybe even gone to seminars and gone the extra mile and even invested in trying to get to another level in your business. But you faced consistent resistance from the universe or whatever that you can't even figure out what it is. And it kind of seems like every time you get to a certain level in life, when you're trying to get there, it's like it all falls apart, right? And maybe that's not you, but if it is you, you are just like me. So I have good news. Despite all of that, if you're seeing this video and you can watch the whole thing, you have shifted to a new level. You have decided through a decision, and it wasn't on my accordance, right? This was on your own before you saw this video, whether it was like a couple of days ago, a couple hours ago, a couple of minutes ago. You decided, I no longer choose this reality that I've been living anymore. I'm going to go to the place that I desire from here on forward, right? You're choosing to not allow any of the circumstances that you've been dealing with, right? And isn't it funny how before you made the decision, all of these circumstances that were in your life, you swore were the reason you couldn't get to the level or do the thing that you wanted to do, right? How many of us say like, look, I'm too busy to start this new business or new YouTube channel or new video or new side project or whatever. And then come to find out when we do actually start the thing, we still have all of the same things on our plate. In fact, sometimes we end up being busier than we were the first time we got the idea. And we end up saying, man, I should have started it back then. Right? So what I want you to realize is that by right now, you have definitely 100% made the decision to shift to a new version of yourself. That's why this video is popping up. That's why the signs that have been popping up for you, the weird synchronicities that keep coming about. Like if you are thinking about people consistently and then they're randomly texting you, or maybe you're seeing a bunch of numbers all the time. And guys, this isn't woo-woo. I know so many people who do not know that the law of attraction and the law of assumption are laws. They're impartial to our feelings, beliefs, or emotions, right? That they happen all the time. One of my favorite examples of this, Jim Rohn says the farmland does not care whether you're planting good things or bad things for it, right? If you plant corn in the farm, and you water it and you give it sunlight and you take care of it and you nurture it, it has to produce corn. If you put nightshade in the ground and you give it water and you give it food and you give it nutrients and you nurture it, it has to produce the nightshade. The thing is, if you, the human, eats the nightshade, you die. If you eat the corn, everything's peachy and it's another day. And so how does this have a correlation to ourselves or our business or you shifting to a new level of success in your life? What this means is you, whether you realize it or not, have already made the decision to be successful. The version of you that turns everything around, that gets the last idea that you need to be able to unlock everything in your path and for everything to get out of your way and for all the people to finally figure out about the service that you have that they need. Right? The last piece of the puzzle. It's already finished. Creation's already done. It's already been completed. You don't actually have to force anything out. The easiest way to speed up and to match your frequency with the version of you that's already win is to relax and to let go. And so I want to send this message to you because I know that you've shifted, because I know that the only reason you still watch this far or that you even see these videos from such a small person, I don't believe in coincidences. Literally, the only way you and me are having this conversation is if you are about to receive a new level. And if you're going to receive a new level, I want you to hear this warning. When you get it, relax, calm down. Don't look for problems. See, so many of us achieve our dreams before we realize, and then we self-sabotage because the feeling of having actually accomplished the dream is more uncomfortable than the feeling of grinding towards it. Maybe you've been comfortable for years chasing this thing. Your whole identity is rooted in the grind. It's rooted in chasing. It's rooted in having to attract something that you don't have. But what happens when you shift your identity? What happens when you actually make it? What are you going to do then? What is your focus going to go to then? If you can pinpoint where that is now, if you can start to feel now what you would do and live genuinely in your life, look, enjoy yourself. Take some time. Be present where you're at because, listen, you have already shifted. Creation is already done. You don't have to do more. All you have to do is stay within the frequency that has already proclaimed this. You have to continue to choose and be the person who already gets this done. But that doesn't require you to be somebody you're not. That doesn't require you to learn some new tactic or skill, right? It just requires you to daily water and nutrients and give yourself the same level of care that you gave the corn in the farmland, right? You have to daily re-water your vision, replenish your faith every day. Live in the end. Be in the final state. Live in the kingdom of heaven while you're living here on earth. And everything will get out of your way. I know that this message was meant just for you. I'm so glad that it found you. And I'm so glad that you're about to change things. Peace, love, and prosperity. I'll see you on the next one.